Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Taking a look here at Terra Classic, LUNC, kind of seeing what's going on now. When we looked at this yesterday, there was a descending type of trend that was occurring, and we have since broken through that. Now the candlestick hasn't closed yet, but it's looking pretty indicative we're going to be okay. But keep in mind, we have this 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level at 12,650 that is holding as a potential resistance. It's held 2 days so far, and today again a third, as you know, in the last 5 trading days. So we got to get past that point to be able to have any nice push. But we're going to take a look at some Elliott wave stuff here on the smaller time frame and kind of identify what that looks like for kind of the more micro time frames, and see if we have confirmation on any long positions or shorts, or just generally speaking what's going on there. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, I love teaching people to trade. Hope you can learn something here today. CryptoCash.tech is a site if you want to become a better trader. I offer a trading community, signals, as well as an academy where I teach you everything that I know, last 18 years of experience. So really cool stuff there. We've got a lot of good community members. Thanks again so much to everyone for just being really great parts of my life. And congratulations on a lot of our long positions here recently. We got XRP long, we got an Phantom long, Shiba, ETH, EOS, Litecoin, Bitcoin, XRPs, Chili's, and a lot of them are using the CC Golden Indicator as a benefit there. So keep up the good work, everyone. Really happy it's working well for you. All right, so when we look at the RSI here, we are still under 50 on the RSI. That's a point of contention. We got to get above that to maintain the price point or get above that level at 0.382. That being said, we have a lot of money flowing into Terra Classic in the last few days, so that's a very positive sign as well. The money flow index is increasing. With that increasing, we also see the MACD also moving upwards. These are all positive signs in the overall sense of things. Bottom line, though, is that we have been underneath 50 on the RSI for some time, since February, and it's been a tough time for Terra Classic. Anytime we try to break above, we get instantly rejected. So I'm looking for a closure above 50 on the RSI to really give us that confirmation. But more important, we got to have a little bit more consistent, a little bit more volume, if you will. But good news is there has been an increase in volume the last 48 hours. So taking a look at the 4 hour, we can see here, based on these Fibonacci retracement levels, go ahead and just iron it out a tiny bit there. We can see that we have a pretty obvious definitive line in the sand here so far. Right there, well, again, 12,600 is a close approximate. We can see the price is rejected out a couple of times there. It has difficulty passing that plane. We can see this descending type of trend here as well that we haven't truly officially broken through yet. So a closure today above this level here would give us more room to grow. Okay, I'm expecting a pivot or a bounce off of that level at 0.32, or even somewhere in the range here, about 12,500, where the price action will bounce in that range. We're going to take a look at smaller Fibonacci retracement levels and kind of see what that looks like here. Okay, so generally speaking, we're looking pretty positive here for Terra Classic. Looking at the 1 hour, we can also see here as well on TD sequential that there hasn't been a lot of overextension, so we're looking pretty good there, nice and healthy. Ichimoku cloud is a little messy. We were trying to break above it, and we haven't yet, so I'm looking for confirmation above this level before considering a long position for Terra Classic. But I can tell you in general, it's definitely looking pretty good here. That being said, all is well here in the sense of things for Terra Classic in the hourly and the shorter long-term time frame. So for the most part, what we can summarize here is the fact that the daily looks fairly decent, but we need to close above 0.382, that 12,600 mark. Furthermore, 4 hour, same thing as well, same exact narrative. If we look at the 15-minute, however, why don't we go ahead and acknowledge this here too. We can see this strong sell-off in the last 15 minutes. We want to look at some lower time Fibonacci retracement levels and kind of see what that looks like and see if there's any kind of bouncing point here for our Elliott wave. So let's take a look here. We can see, as per usual, right there at 0.618, we've got the Fibonacci retracement level there to bounce off of that and or the 0.5. Okay, so these are two possible scenarios here to occur. My guess would be the 0.618 because that's a very common characteristic on trading, and you can see back here right there at about 12,500 that's kind of what we're looking at there. Okay, so in the general sense of things, this most recent high should be the most recent low, and that should act as a bouncing point. So I'm going to set my alert here right in the range about 0.618, just a little bit above 12,575 is a rough estimate. And if it goes down to that level, I might consider taking a long position because that would put us right at this most recent high and essentially be a good little consideration for a short-term day trade. Okay. Again, the last thing we want to take a look at would be just say our CC Golden Indicator and kind of see if we had any confirmation. There's not a lot of signs here, though. Honestly, that's the thing. Most coins right now are not giving us a lot of buy signals. At least this coin isn't, because again, it's got a strange last couple of weeks, okay? In other words, it's gone kind of stupid on us, if you will, but good news is this does tell us right here at this point, this would be either a good shorting opportunity or a take profit opportunity, okay? So good news is indicator is still working. It's just there hasn't been a lot of confirmational signs here because it's based on confirmation to the upside to jump in when you're moving in the right direction, right? You never want to try to jump in upstream. That's kind of what it's looking at here. So all in all, pretty darn good stuff here for Terra Classic. So absolutely looking forward to seeing what happens next. I got my eyes set on right at the 12,575 mark. See if we maybe take a consideration for a long position to the upside there. I hope this made sense for you and helped you. Thank you so much again for joining me. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Have a great rest of your day.